So if you've ever watched JJK before, you know that one thing is for sure. There is no end to the amount of Crashouts. Characters who enter situations knowing the outcome would not be good for them. But today we're going to crack the case on the top 3 Crashouts in the JJK anime, with one honorable mention that'll be mentioned later that I want to see if you can guess. The hint is that they fought a special grade and did not win. First on our list is none other than Kasumi Miwa, aka the useless one. Seeing her in season 1, most people would think she's just a Gojo simp and she doesn't even fight like that. She even knows when she loses her sword, she's practically useless. Or maybe she's just like a comedy relief character or something. We really need that in this show. I thought the same thing too until she decided she wanted to lock in something sinister. After finding out that Mekamaru got put into a Swisher Suite by a special grade, she decided it was time to stand on business. Insane business at that. She, as a who knows what grade level sorcerer, pulls up to Ghetto, a special grade. She begins to put herself in an S-rank genjutsu by monologuing about her past. Now this amplifies her crash out damage output. She decides it's enough yapping and pulls out her new shadow technique, Quick Draw. Now to be fair, it did look pretty strong with the binding vow she used as well. But it was not only Kai, he decided he was gonna one-shot her if it wasn't for Kusakabe. What makes her such an insane crash out, she decided to use a binding vow on one technique and sealed all of her cursed energy into it. Now normally I would respect all of that, but she used it on a special grade. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure she can't even wield a blade anymore, right? She let her feelings get in the way of the hierarchy in this world, but she got bailed out, so for right now, she's crash out number 3 on our list. Our next suspect is one of the GOATs, but I cannot absolve him of his number 2 spot on this list. Number 2 goes to Toji Fushiguro. Now this one's really relatable because we all know that really smart person in our life that still does dumb stuff. Toji is a slider, the same sliders that Rowdy Rich was talking about in that song War Baby, because he slid on a slider. Gojo Satoru. He literally got the head and the bread and could have just left. But as he was leaving, he realized that Gojo was not dead. In fact, he wanted to slide on the slider that slid on him. Now we as viewers already knew Gojo was not gonna let him escape, but he didn't even try to run either, even after the reversal red blew him back. But what put him into the Crash Out Hall of Fame is what happens next. His instincts tell him that something is off. Not once, but twice. But as a man of culture, he did what any other man would do. He egoed it against his better judgment. The original I'd win is right in front of us. And the price for it was getting the side of his body crunchitized by a hollow purple. Now me personally, I would have left after Gojo started floating in the air like a character you hover in the game. Or when he started doing ballet poses in the sky. But unfortunately, he did not, and that has to put him at number 2. Now, number 1 was a 2-way crash out extravaganza, but I narrowed it down to just one. So our honorable mention will be Special Grade Jogo, because he definitely challenged the strongest sorcerer of today and of the past. And the only reason he is not number 1 is because he genuinely thought he could beat both of them. He thought he could beat Gojo more than he thought he could beat Sukuna. But number 1 has to go to Megumi Fushiguro. If Suicide Watch was a person, it would definitely be him. You would genuinely think he has 9 lives the amount of times he threatened to call Mahoraga. I think I counted about 5 times so far. Now summoning him is not a problem because literally it's a free win, but except that it kills everybody present in the ritual, including the person who used the ritual. And he knew this entire time too. When he used it on Haruta all the way to episode 1, he was trying to crash out as a 15-year-old boy. But damn it, he would only use it when he thought he would die. He was about to use it on Todo, another student. Come on, man. His constant need to go next life over any inconvenience, big or small, will land him in our number 1 spot. Tell me who your top 3 JJK crash outs are, anime only, in the comment sections below, and YouTube think you would really like this video, so you should check it out. Keep dealing damage.